This week, we learn about Theater UIL, Academy submissions, and we learn about the government shutdown. All this and more on this episode of Titan TV. Hello Titans, I'm Corbin Winward. Today is Wednesday, January 16th. As you may know, Donald Trump has cut the funding to the federal government. Here's Jacob Server with more information.
As you may know, this year there has been a government shutdown. This has been happening since the start of this year and is affecting many people's families. About 800,000 people aren't getting paid because of this shutdown. However, some people are getting paid in the government, such as the president, vice president, and senators. Here's Ms. Vaitai, whose family is being affected by this shutdown.
The government shutdown right now is basically where Donald Trump wants to build a border wall across the southern border with Mexico, and our government doesn't want to support that, and so they're kind of holding the government hostage for this money. And really what it is a fiscal year, but the fiscal year is in September, but they've put it off until December. Yes, I do know that there have been 2 government shutdowns. My husband has been through the last one, which was in 2013 and 2014, and then the longest one was in 95 or 96, and it was today, I believe, is the tie-breaking day, as this one being the longest. My husband's job is he works for the federal prison system, so he works in the rec yard. No, he does not get paid during the shutdown, but he is required to go to work. Well, this affects my family because tomorrow he should have been getting a paycheck, but he will not. So we have had to call the people that we normally would pay at that time and let them know we will have to wait until I get paid at the end of the month. So a lot of the bills just have to either be put off or we have to wait until he gets paid.
Because of the government shutdown, many people, like Ms. Vaitai's husband, aren't being paid. For the shutdown to end, Democrats and Republicans must agree on how to fund the wall. Now back to Titan TV.
Thank you, Jacob. To all theater students, there is an important date fast approaching. Here's Cooper Wagner with more information.
On January 23rd, there is a UIL theater rehearsal that will go from 4:15 to 5:30 p.m. And it's the rehearsal is for the play The Curious Incident. Here's Ms. Pippins with more information.
We're doing Theater UIL, so it gives us a chance to be with other middle schools in the district and get to know them. We'll compete against them with our one-act performance, which is a 45-minute script that is approved. We rehearse on Wednesdays after school in the cafeteria on the stage, but what we have is our advanced class. It's during second audition to get into that class. So then once you're in there, your grade is to be a part of this one-act experience, and we'll rehearse every day during class, Wednesdays after school, and find us in the cafeteria. Okay, so we are doing The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime, and it is about Christopher. It's set in England, so all of our cast has British accents, which is really awesome. They've worked really hard on them. But Christopher finds a dog that was murdered in his neighborhood. Christopher has Asperger's syndrome, and so he does things differently than most kids. And he loves Sherlock Holmes. So he treats this as a mystery he needs to solve, but while he's trying to solve it, he finds out things about his parents. And it causes him to run away from home, and we get to see him in the real world and what that's like for him. So it's really, really interesting. You should come and see it. We will be having the play here February 12th. We open the house, which means you can come in at 6:30. Tickets are $2, and then the show goes up at 7 p.m. And then we compete against other Northwest middle schools at Eaton High on March 21st. There's no charge for that, so it's a free show, and we are actually going first The time is to be determined on that because we have to get it all lined up, but we will let you guys know.
Thanks, Ms. Pibbins, for the information on the Theater UIL. Remember, theater students, Theater UIL rehearsals are every Wednesday till February 12th. Now back to Titan TV.
Wish your fellow Titans luck as they practice for UIL this year. All 8th graders had a deadline on Wednesday. Here's Patrick Marr with more information.
As 8th grade students may know, NISD offers 27 different opportunities, ranging from architecture to marketing, for all future high school students to enhance their learning. 8th graders need to apply for an academy or fill out an application to start a pathway. On the 15th, the date for the priority applications passed, but you can still sign up by going to tinyurl.com/NISDCTE2019.
Well, NISD has 8 different academies, 2 at each of the 4 high schools. At Byron Nelson High School, you have Biomedical and the Culinary Academy. At Steele High School, you have the Collegiate Academy and the Cosmetology Academy. At Eaton High School, you have the Aviation Academy and the Business Academy. And at Northwest, you have the Creative Media Academy and the STEM Academy. And with an academy, you actually have to apply and be accepted into that program. NISD has the original 8 academies, and they offer 19 additional pathways that students have the option to choose, but you do not have to apply in order to enter. 8th grade students, or entering 8th grade students, should know that once they enter professional communications or AVID, they will have the opportunity to spend time researching the different academies and pathways so that they can make an informed decision when it comes that time for them. For those students who are applying for an academy, there are 3 short essay questions, and really those questions are to gauge your passion and your interest in the program that you're applying for. The priority deadline was yesterday, but those students interested in an academy may still apply, and there is no set deadline for those. But programs do fill up fast, and so you want to do it as quickly as possible.
Submit your applications quickly, 8th graders. And to everyone else, remember this whenever you have to submit your applications in 2 years' time. Now back to Titan TV.
It's a new year. Here is Gavin Fitzgerald and Ashley Countryman with more information.
Hello Titans, it's 2019, the second semester, a new start for you and your grades. We asked some students about their New Year resolutions and their goals. Here's Olivia and Riley.
My New Year's resolution is to eat a lot of pie.
My New Year's resolution is to get better grades and study harder and to make some more new friends and do better in school.
Thank you, Titans. Here's Ashley Countryman with her part of the story.
We asked some students on how they will improve this 6 weeks. Here is Madison and Preston.
We have 30. This semester, I want to improve upon getting better grades because last semester I didn't do as good as I wanted to, and I want to get better at being good.
I would like to do something that I did last semester and change it, getting to my bus earlier so I can get a good seat.
Thank you, students. It's a new 6 weeks as well as a new semester. Now back to Titan TV.
That's it for this week, Titans. Tune in next time for more cats, clips, and exclusive information surrounding us.